All right, welcome back, everybody. Aesop, Grimm here, and this is the continuation of our Subnautica Below Zero Chronicle. Countdown timer has begun. I just renamed the last file. That was episode 60, where we got Alan his body. And we are going to head for the Phase Gate facility. There we go. How far are we? 1,100 meters. That's a little ways out there. I guess we should spam our jetpack. So the fact he was able to transmit this beacon into our mind, I guess, or our heads-up display or whatever, he just telepathically moved that over. So either he can telepathically access our mind, or he still has, he even said there's remnants of him left in our mind still. So maybe that retains kind of a bridge network for him to gain access whenever he needs or wants to. It's hard to imagine these two going their separate ways after this kind of an experience. Assuming everything turns out to be benign. This is all the area that I had checked out when I was looking for a way to get to that Hover Zone 3 thing. That I was never able to find an access to. Well, it says it's 400 meters that way. And I'm saying I don't know how to reach it. Okay, things have opened up a little bit here. I wonder, are we supposed to go there? Oh man, you torched me. Snow.
Dangerous weather approaching. Seek shelter.
Oh, it's a whole nother base, guys. We're at 60 degrees.
There's an Altera base here.
Snowman.
I also sense the energy of an important architect installation nearby.
New blueprint synthesized.
What did Altera use this place for?
Researchers here were trying to find me.
Where's the snowman entry? So we can make one. Well, that's interesting. Okay. It's your field. Stand tall, be singular. Guide, Research Station 0. Welcome to your home away from home on 4546 Bravo. This brochure will guide you through your new accommodations. Settle in. Zero Sector is comprised of 2 square kilometers of ocean located near the planet's equator. How are we near the equator if this is frozen? Oh, well, continue reading. And yet, even the warmest part of the planet is covered in snow and ice, left in a mostly permanent winter. Extreme weather events make for spectacular sky displays at all hours. For unknown reasons, it was selected by architects as a hub for their installations. Life in the area has flourished since the release of Enzyme 42 into the larger ecosystem. Get comfortable. Research Station 0 features state-of-the-art facilities, including 3 to 6 person accommodations, or 3 6-person accommodations, full science and engineering section, leisure and exercise facilities, large grow room and water filtration unit for self-sufficient living, weather forecasting suite, and a prawn bay. Explore. You, valued member of the Frost Pack, have been chosen to occupy the main sector base, just below the primary alien research site. From here, you will conduct research into alien communications and technologies, and conduct away missions to unoccupied installations elsewhere in the sector. Okay. Lantern tree, yeah. We remember these. Logs and communications task list. Harvest produce from grow beds and plant new seed. To do. Refill engine oil and coolant. In progress. Document completed research samples. Done. Continue investigation of the force field mechanisms at Research Site 0. In progress. Send weekly status report. In progress. Varnish prawn suits. To do. Repair base hatch door lock. To do. Perform monthly patrol of remote installations. To do. Recalibrate navigation equipment. Done. Inspect all cabin air filters. To do. Okay. I had to mute Mike for a second. All right. Power cell charger fragment. Right. Water filtration. One thing at a time. Winning takes focus. Oh, we can pick these posters up. Slackers. Veen, did I leave my lab coat in here? Lil, you lost your lab coat again? Veen, I didn't lose it. I haven't seen it in a while. Lil, right. Sure. Veen, at least I don't lose company equipment looking for who knows what in Twisty Bridges again. Lil, I will find something down there, Veen. And when I do, you're not invited to my celebration party. There will be a molecularized chocolate fondue cupcake for each and every member of the team. But since you won't be there, I'll eat yours too. Veen, we'll talk cupcakes when you get off your wild architect goose chase and start accomplishing some real work out here. Lil, little harsh. Veen, Lil, they've already sent you out here to send a message. I just don't want them to do any worse, okay? I'm worried about you. I keep hoping you'll take the hint, and Lil, I know they're out there, Veen. You want me to just ignore my gut and fall in line? It's harder than it sounds. Veen, I know. Just be careful, okay? At least try not to damage any more equipment, or worse, lose it in Twisty Bridges. Anything down there is virtually unrecoverable. Lil, gravely, I will. Oh, no. Huh. Okay. Okay. This section has been cleared. That section has been cleared. Do I have a battery on me? I've got 2 of them. Penguin. I don't have the penguin on me. But we need to look at that. Don't take your kids to work.
Hey, Sam, you want to say hi to my kids? I told them I'd show them a day in the life of a scientist.
Of course. Hi, Orin. Hi, Svea.
Tell us what you're working on.
Oh, this is a personal project.
Looks more like biology than robotics.
Yeah, I was just thinking, I know no one is on my side with this, but what if I just found a way to take care of the deadly bacterium?
I wouldn't say no one is on your side. I'm on your side.
I know, but you won't say anything to Emmanuel or Zeta or anyone.
What effect would it have if I did? I'm not exactly employee of the month right now.
I know. I wouldn't want you to risk more than you already have.
I'm sorry. I wish I could do more. What are you working on there? And what do you mean by take care of the deadly bacterium?
Is that thing still recording?
Oh, right. So, that was Sam, kids. I'll turn this off now.
Well, maybe that's how they found out Sam was looking into this.
Oh, Potato.
Look at
I
that.
miss that fluffy little couch walrus.
That robotic appendage. That's awesome. That seems like something that should open up.
While other teams have been pursuing more nebulous approaches to awakening the architects, I've tried to take a more practical approach. We know these part organic, part digital beings stored what they thought of as themselves on computers within their sanctuaries, and we know efforts to wake or communicate with them have been in vain. My theory is that to make first contact, these digital ghosts must first be recombined with an organic component. As Dr. Kaz Slaney's classic study noted, we know They had means to grow cybernetic bodies and to transfer their data patterns between them. If I can just present the right vessel, I do think we will be successful.
Lil
Man.
wanted to know too much about architects. I could not let her. She was, what do you call them? Alteran.
What did you think she would do to you?
She might have discovered the gateway to our home world. I thought it wiser not to take the chance.
Dang, man, he might have. So he killed her? I could not let her. She was, what do you call them, Alteran. Huh. Or he simply didn't communicate with her. Okay. I'd like to bring the pingling up here. There seems to be plenty to explore. And before I move on to that, I want to get that pingling out here, so gotta go this way. Okay, we got all the way up to 100 degrees. It's not enough to melt through these ice blocks, I guess. Alright, can I swim around and charge this thing back up? Seems like it would take a while. Sun's up again. Okay. There we go. Oh, I didn't notice this. Okay. Oh, snap. Sam's room. Robotics. Emmanuel Desjardins. Reports to. Okay, current project is maintenance. Previous project was spy pingling development. And then they have these codes for their personality, probably from some kind of psych profile test or something. Lillian Bench.
Was this Sam's space? What was she doing all the way out here?
It seems that many discoveries concerning your sister surprise you.
I hope that cat misses me, too.
I don't think I have a choice. I have to neutralize the bacteria myself. I'm a little nervous. Okay, terrified. But this thing is a death sentence. We shouldn't be messing around with it.
Yeah.
I'm no biologist, I know. So does everyone else here. I haven't spoken to Danny since we fought about it. Zeta said she'd handle it and then didn't. Lil practically begged me to drop it. This is completely beyond the scope of your work. You have to stop before you jeopardize your standing with the company. I don't want good standing with a transgov that would do this. Robin tried to warn me. Maybe she was right, and Altera really is unfixable. Maybe I deserve better than this. We all do. I've synthesized the antibacterial agent. I know my biochem at least well enough to do that much. I've stashed some away in the crawl space near the Leviathan. That was probably the easy part. Now I just have to carry out the plan. Focus, be brave, worry about what happens next after the threat is neutralized. They're going to know it was me. If they send me home, when they send me home, where the ice isn't 20 feet thick, I can get my Augie bun back. We can cuddle under a nice warm blanket. Things with Robin will thaw out. They always do. Besides, I think she'll respect this. And then, maybe I'll start my own research outfit with an awesome team. I'd love to work on prosthetics again. Help people find peace and ease in their bodies. No more cold. No more spying. Nothing that can be misused. All right. Now's my time. I've got this.
All right. Best laid plans and all that. Everything can be misused. Yeah, that's too bad. Ah, cool. I don't suppose I can scan hers. Yeah. Scientist, xenobiology. Man, this looks like an academic gown, but I'm sure it's a lab coat. Also reports to Emmanuel, current project maintenance, previous project architect intelligence. So maintenance is the you done messed up job. Like, we're going to hide you away. You're going to take care of these menial things. Okay. Drop.
Spy Penguin Online.
That's it, huh? I don't need any of that stuff. Whew.
Surveillance activated. See you later.
Okay. Well, there we go. We got 4.5 minutes left. Can I pick any of this up? I don't know that I would want to, even if I could. Okay, so down that path takes us to the facility. Let's check this area first. I don't even know what this would be used for. Okay, there's nothing to get. All right. Huh. Invisible shield or something? Well, what now? You can hear something closing. Arg. Is this an unfinished part of the story? Is this it? Are we... Oh, man, that's gonna be upsetting if, Okay. I'm wondering because I had a comment on an earlier video where someone was asking me, did they finish the story? And I was like, I don't know. My impression is that the voice acting and the story is done. Okay. Well, we're at 22 seconds. Let's cancel that. I'm going to put you on pause. Oh, that's the weather outside. Okay, I'm going to put you on pause, and I need to look this up and see if we're basically finished with this chronicle and waiting for like one more episode in the future that would be recorded if this is blocked off because it's not completed, right? That's what I need to figure out. So I'm putting you on pause right now. Okay, welcome back, everybody. So here's the dealio. As of January 20th of 2021, which is not long ago right now, the date today is the 6th of February. But as of January 20th, this facility was marked as like incomplete. So they have this invisible force field up. Before, this force field only popped up if you did not have, or if you had Alan in your head still, and you just happened to find this facility. Then you wouldn't be able to get in here, and I presume there was some sort of explanation for that from Alan. But as of January 20th, it's just there indefinitely because evidently they're doing some work on it. So this series, I'm kind of treating it like it's over, this chronicle, because I think there's not really anything else we can work on. This is the next thing. But it's actually more on an indefinite pause pending, I guess, the completion of this game by the developers. So once that's done, I'll come back and I'll record another episode and we'll see the ending of the game, but it's gonna kind of sit in limbo status until then. So anyway, it's been a blast. It's been fun. This was a really neat game. I don't know quite whether I think I liked, I don't know how to say it. I liked this game's story. I liked it quite a bit. I liked the characters in it. But the original Subnautica felt more like there seemed to be greater gravity in it, and the reward seemed to pay off. You can watch the last video in my Subnautica series and see my reaction whenever we're leaving the planet. I'm like, oh my gosh, man, this is amazing. And it's not very often that games are able to accomplish that kind of a reaction from me, I think. So, and this game has not garnered that kind of reaction. Now, who knows what happens whenever we see what lies behind here? I don't really know. I just know that everything in the first Subnautica felt like it was really like you were getting into some intense things and the payoffs were commensurate with that. Where this game feels like sometimes it's, like I say, it's kind of hard to explain. It's like seeing a movie that you know is telling a very dramatic story, like it's based on history, right? But the director, not even so much the actors, but the director didn't quite do a good enough job to get you to relate to the characters well enough, so it doesn't come off as the big, huge, dramatic, historical reality that it was. It instead feels kind of like, okay, you know, almost. When really you know for a fact that the moment that it's talking about is historically poignant, you know. But watching the movie, you're just kind of like, okay. You know, it doesn't really touch your emotions as much. Well, that's kind of what this game was like for me. Not that it didn't touch emotions or anything, but it just didn't do it like Subnautica 1 did. That's my impression so far. And yet, on the other hand, it was a lot of fun. I thought the tech was better. There were more actors and more. They and both games did really good with their voice acting and their dialogue writers. The scripts to make the characters relatable I thought they added a lot of neat things with the, you know, you can construct bathrooms. I didn't do that, but you can do that in this game. You can construct, you know, the glass domes. You have the jukebox. There's just the sea truck was a neat innovation. There's a lot of creature comforts in the game where if you want to get in and instead of playing the story because you've beat the game like 3 times now, you just want to actually make a base, like an awesome, killer, amazing base that feels like something that real people would construct. I think that this game gives you a better ability to do that than the last game did. Like little things like that aromatherapy thing, you know, they have a lot of little creature comforts in it. But it was a fun game. It's a beautiful game. The artistry is nice. I really like their art style, and it was interesting. You know, I don't want my comparison to Subnautica 1 to illustrate that I think this game is subpar. I think it's a great game. I think it was a lot of fun, and I'm looking forward to seeing what happens whenever this is unlocked for us. But for right now, we'll call it good. Let me go ahead and top off on water. And the nutrient block. There we go. And we'll save it. And that'll be that. We're going to close this chronicle for right now. Remember, I am coming back to finish it up whenever I get word that it's ready to do so. I'll check in periodically. But I am moving on to other chronicles now. So again, I am Aesop Grimm. Thank you for joining me on this adventure. And this was an adventure. I play a lot of strategy games. It is nice to get into a game that is not just strategy and not completely open world, but has a script. You know, when open world came out, people were really denigrating scripted games. I've gotten to where I miss them. This game tells a terrific story. It's fun. It wants to guide you along a path so that you read that story appropriately, right? I still didn't there's some things I didn't accomplish. I didn't make the cold weather suit. I never could find the little tufts of hair except the one. There are things that I haven't done in this game, but it was fun. I really enjoyed it, and I hope that you enjoyed watching me play it and enjoying the game for yourself as I went through it. And I guess that'll be that. If you liked what you saw here, or you just want to help the channel, please do leave a like and a comment. And that's the end of this story, guys. I will see you in the next chronicle, which is probably going to be Stellaris. And I'm working on Crusader Kings 3 in the Iberian Peninsula. And I'm also doing some live streaming of Europa Universalis 4 right now, where I'm trying to learn that. So anyway, those are the 3 games that are kind of on the docket for me right now. And yeah, I was just trying to think, do I have one for sure that I can tell you guys is next? I'm not really quite sure, but I'll see you in the next chronicle, wherever that is, when that comes. So have a wonderful day or evening wherever you're at, and I hope life is going well for you, and I'll see you then. Take care. Thanks for visiting Aesop Grimm's Chronicles. If you've made it this far in the video, please consider rating, commenting, subscribing, and sharing. I hope to see you in the next episode, and until then, stay shiny.